Hi, I'm Tonja Taylor, and I have had such an interesting life, to me. Maybe not to everybody, but I went to school from 2nd through 12th grade at a small rural public school where I got to do a lot of things. I was like president of this and president of that, and I was in sports, and I was in the Nurses Club and National Honor Society, and it was like one girl and me, we competed in everything. We wound up being co-valedictorians. Okay. Anyway, I started teaching when I was 13 because my entrepreneurial mother, who had a cake decorating business and who had a farm with my father where they sold pecans and all these acres and all these orchards and all this good stuff, had this great idea for me to teach piano lessons to my peers for cash. Yeah. So I started doing that. And actually she says, I don't remember it, and my little brother won't admit it, and he's over 50, but she said when I was 8 and he was 5, I started teaching him to read and swim when no one else could. So we can just start with 13 though. That's my teaching career. So I love helping people, and for fun I write books, which to me is another form of teaching, right? So I cannot not teach, just ask my family. My husband, my daughter, whom I homeschooled on purpose in her 6th and 7th grade year, and all these other kiddos that have gathered on purpose in nonprofit organizations and faith-based organizations, and even in business and online now in the community, all kinds of places, children and adults actually, to teach them things, to empower and enrich them. So that's what we teachers do. We love on them, we empower them, we enrich them, we help them to think bigger. So let's see, what was point 3? Oh, memorable, yes. When I taught public school, and I was a student teacher in a program at that time, at a 4th grade rural small public school, I taught English and math. Boy, that was a lot of paperwork. So my memorable moment from that is when our electronic whiteboard went out, and yes, they had one, thank goodness, the text wouldn't fix it. Don't ask me why. But what I had done with it, among other things, was in the mornings at the very beginning of every school day, I would project these 7 affirmations on the screen that I had come up with. Actually, I think it was my husband's idea. He used to be a teacher. And they would be things like, I am wise, so I obey. I show proper respect to others and myself. I do my best. I am smart. I learn quickly. Things like that. So when the whiteboard went out, I was so blessed because they knew them by heart. We didn't need them on the whiteboard. I was so thankful. So they were actually vying for positions of leadership to get up in front and lead the whole class in those affirmations. I'm so glad I did that. The other fun, memorable thing I have is with that same class, they didn't know their multiplication tables. Now, this was an 100% free lunch school. A lot of poverty, but loved those kiddos. And they would snap and do a chant for the multiplication tables like 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. So those are my memorable moments, and I've had many more with other kiddos. I look forward to helping you guys.